All right, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We'll be starting just in a few moments. I know that you have all arrived yesterday, right? Okay, so how was your way to Kazan? Was it good? Yes, okay, just there was a very quiet answer in the backyard. Yes, it was good. All right, have you went to the city tour already? Yes. Oh, unfortunately, okay. I hope that you will have opportunity to explore the city because I guess participants that are already have visited like the main sites, have you enjoyed them? Okay, so how was it? Which one did you like? Wow, I really like the adjectives. Okay, okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, usually in a city tour, the very first site they visit is the Kazan Kremlin. Is it all right? Yes, is it correct? Okay. So, did you learn anything interesting about this Kremlin? Because usually it's the site that is common in many cities in Russia, because historically it was like the very fortress where they would keep the city safe. So have you learned anything new? Maybe some kind of legends or stories or fairy tales? Yes, okay, all right. I will trust you. All right. Have you taken photographs? Absolutely. All right. Don't forget to share on the social media and mention the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. Am I right? Everyone is here is a businessman, businesswoman, right? Okay. Yeah. Miss Eleonora is saying like, hooray, hooray for you, because she was in charge for gathering you all here. I think we shall give a huge round of applause for Miss Eleonora as well. Mr. Kadir, he was in the airport yesterday. He was the one who met you upon your arrival. And I think we will be ready to start just in a few seconds. This is the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. And this is our first official day. And hopefully tomorrow and the next day, we're going to have a lot of fruitful opportunities to work and explore. We'll be starting just in a second. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and dear participants, entrepreneurs and business leaders. I am delighted to welcome you to the 10th Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum opening ceremony. Yeah, sure. There's going to be a much more applause in the house today. My name is Camila, and I am delighted to be your host today. We proudly host the forum here in Kazan. Since its inception in 2014, this forum has been instrumental in bringing together hundreds of startups, investors, and experts from OIC countries and Russia. Over the past decade, we've witnessed the participation of more than 1,000 delegates from 55 nations, with investments exceeding $2 million. Much to look forward to in the days to come. The forum is organized by the Ministry of Youth Affairs of the Republic of Tatarstan, the Eurasian Regional Center of the Youth Forum of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, SELED, and Academy of Youth Diplomacy, with the support of Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum, Art Residence Reactor, and Sabah Hub. I think we shall have a round of applause for our great organizing committee, shall we, for bringing us together here today. As I mentioned before, this is the 10th OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, and let's take a look back at what it was like last year. Eyes on the screen, please. Just a few technical issues. Please, eyes on the screen one more time. We are looking back at how it was last year, the OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. All right, so this year's focus is mainly creative industries. This covers areas such as modern art, media, full creativity, sustainable development, and tourism. In Tatarstan, the creative industries are thriving thanks to developed infrastructure, growing tourism potential, and sustainable domestic economy. How Tatarstan managed to be so good in this? This would not be possible without the support of the government of the Republic. So now please join me in welcoming the Minister of Youth Affairs of the Republic of Tatarstan, His Excellency Renat Sadykhov.
Thank you. Good day, dear friends. Welcome to Kazan. Welcome to Tatarstan. My speech will be short, will be Russia. Дорогие друзья,
Dear friends, allow me to welcome all of you at the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. We thank each and every one of you, those who came today to visit us, to be our guests. And of course, first of all, we thank International Forum, and of course, we thank the Eurasian Office for providing financial support for many years of supporting, organizing and hosting this very important for the Republic of Tatarstan forum, and also very important for Tatarstan youth event. I'm sure that the forum will traditionally be held at the highest level of organization. You will be able to present all of your developments and ideas, all of your projects, and have new victories here. Thank you very much, and good luck to you. Thanks so very much, Your Excellency Ignat Nelich, for
sharing your vision with us. We are moving on. We have more and plenty of distinguished guests here today, and it's a pleasure to introduce the chairman of the board of the Eurasian Office of the Youth Forum of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, His Excellency Ilchin Askerov.
Dear friends, first of all, I'd like to welcome all of the participants, to thank organizers of the forum. This is the 10th consecutive year that Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum is hosted in Kazakhstan, which became to us a hometown, a motherland, Tatarstan, the hometown of Kazan. And as the organizers told us, over these 10 years, we've started more than 10,000 startups, of which, over these 10 years, more than 1,000 participants visited these forums, coming from 55 countries and nations. I think this is indeed a very significant achievement, and Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum is one of the most important initiatives of the OIC Youth Forum, of the Eurasian Regional Center that supports young entrepreneurs from OIC countries. Here, the participants are able to present their startups, to find sponsors, investors, and partners for them, to implement their ideas. And as I know, many of the participants over these 10 years were able to implement their startups, their projects, thanks to participation in this forum. I wish to all of you, the participants, good luck once again. I think the leadership of the Republic of Tatarstan, the Ministry of Youth Affairs, Youth Movement and Fund Salah, and everyone who over these 10 years have been supporting this project. And I wish good luck to all of the participants and guests. Thank you very much.
His Excellency Ilchin Askerov for setting the tone. In 2024, we received applications from over 150 startups representing 45 countries, with 30 young entrepreneurs selected by our expert panel. These finalists hail from 17 countries, including Algeria, Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Egypt, Indonesia, Iran, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Lebanon, Nigeria, Pakistan, Palestine, Senegal, Turkey, Uzbekistan, and Russia. Let's give a huge round of applause for gathering here all these countries. And they are all the members, the OIC. And today here, I'm glad to introduce our next distinguished guest, the president of the Youth Forum of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, His Excellency Taha Ayhan.
Салям алейкум, рахматуллахи ва баракатух. В первую очередь,
Most pleasure to be here among you, dear ladies, dear gentlemen, dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to Kazan from all around the world. I want to start my words with expressing my thanks to our ERC office for this beautiful organization, and of course, we are again implementing this entrepreneurship forum under the patronage of the Lina Sadikov Bey, the Minister of Youth Affairs of Tatarstan, and they're always supportive to ICYF, and we are very thankful to him. And without you, I mean, this kind of organization cannot happen. So thank you very much for coming here, applying with your innovative ideas, and being the part of this process. As ICYF, we are giving a really importance and priority to the betterment of youth in economical terms, and we see innovation and entrepreneurship as a key factor. On this regard, our economic projects has been collected under the umbrella of Young Business Hub, and under this theme, up to now we have organized several entrepreneurial investment summits in several countries, in Azerbaijan, in Bangladesh, in Jordan, in Pakistan, in Bahrain. For example, in the same time, we are part of the World Entrepreneurship International Forum in Bahrain, which has been executed under the patronage of the King of Bahrain. And then we have integrated an incubation center in Istanbul with the joint efforts of the Turkish Wealth Fund Investment Office of Turkey and Turkish Innovation Valley. And we are also chasing for other opportunities in all around the world to have different innovation and incubation centers. And we are very welcoming on any kind of idea on entrepreneurial level, because we see that entrepreneurship and innovation can be a key role in the betterment of the youth, betterment of our societies, betterment of our nations, and at the end result, betterment of our world. So we believe your ideas, we trust your ideas, we believe that we see the fruits of your ideas. So please continue to work on your ideas and continue to be the innovative. I hope, I wish, and I pray that as a result of your efforts for making the world a better place, we will see a brighter future than now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I hope that our participants will find your words very inspirational, because they have plenty of things coming today and tomorrow. During the forum, there will be two very important panel sessions. The first one on promoting national and traditional culture through creative entrepreneurs. And the second one, how is artificial intelligence impacting and shaping the creative industries. Don't know about you, but I'm already very intrigued. And once again, I hope that our dear participants will have some time to appreciate the beauty of Kazan and the Republic of Tatarstan. Every day, the team headed by the Reis of the Republic, His Excellency Rustam Minikhanov, works for the prosperity of our region. The Kazan Forum is a very good example of such efforts, and it's my pleasure to introduce the aide to the Reis of the Republic of Tatarstan, chairman of the Regional Branch Council of the All-Russian Movement of Children and Youth Movement of the First, His Excellency Timur Suleimanov. Let's give a huge round of applause to His Excellency. The floor is all yours.
Thank you so much, dear Minister, Elchin Bey, Taha Bey, Rasul Bey, Rafik Bey. Welcome all of you. It's a great pleasure to stand here because I remember 10 years ago how this forum was at the very beginning, and 10 years we could say that it's a certain distance and a long period, but I suppose that it is just the very beginning, just a start for something big that we are on the way to reach. And the topic that was selected by the Ministry of Youth Affairs, by Salat Foundation, Academy of Youth Diplomacy, which is dedicated to creative industries. I think that's very important, outstanding, because it is an example of what we're witnessing now in the world, which is very dynamic, where culture, where art, where the role of a person is very important. It starts playing very important role not only in humanitarian aspect but also for economy, and that's great because your interest start being something more than a hobby or art or theater. It starts engaging structures, governments, businesses, and really develops the lifestyle and develops economies of our government, but the main role of a person. So creative industries is something on the cutting edge of technologies, where business meets art. And I'm very happy, I'm very glad to welcome you. And it's a very hard task for all of you, I think, but very interesting to show yourselves to each other, to share experience that you have, because I'm quite sure that the only recipe to gain during these days is to be open, is to be open-hearted and open-minded. And I hope that Tatarstan Republic and this forum will be a soil for your ideas, a fruitful soil to find new partners, investors, like-minded people. And inshallah all of you will succeed, and I also very happy and glad that ISESCA has joined this forum. As I have already said, it's 10 years period we've been arranging it, and we've started with ICYF. Now ICYF ERC is the main organizer of this event, and ICYF as a government of Tatarstan are partners of this event, and ISESCA, I think since 2 years, has started also its incubator. So what we are doing, that also encourages to this entrepreneurial mindset, I think. So thank you very much. Welcome again, and enjoy the fruitful atmosphere, and enjoy Kazan. And inshallah, for those for whom it is the first experience, you will be back again. As we say in, I don't know how the interpreter would translate it, but the Minister of Youth Affairs in 2018, who is now the Deputy Minister at the federal level, Damir Fattahov, I used to work as his deputy, we together with Rinat Bey. He used to say, где бы ни родился,
Wherever you were born, you'll be needed in Tatarstan.
welcome to Tatarstan, and have a fruitful forum, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for your insightful remarks and warm welcome. I think that our dear guests and participants will find them useful for the upcoming projects, as we already mentioned today. And also, thank you so much for the some Russian proverbs. Hopefully, our participants would definitely feel the vibe of the Republic and also of this forum. And as we all hear, like in creative industries, in creative people, who understand that sometimes there might be minor mistakes, but it's very important to know to fix them as soon as possible. And right now, please pay your attention to the screen. We're ready to show you the video how it was last year. Hopefully you will find this inspiring as well for your upcoming projects. Eyes on the screen, please. The atmosphere is always unique at this kind of forums. Yeah, let's bring some noise here because it was very inspiring last year. Almost made me tear up a little bit because I always was present at the moment that time. And right now, it's time to give a floor to my colleague. As part of the forum opening ceremony, we'll be signing an important agreement. And I'd like to give the floor to the protocol service. Please, your warm welcome.
Протокол сотрудничества между
The protocol of partnership between the Eurasian Regional Center of Youth Forum of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation and the Ministry of Youth Affairs of the Republic of Tatarstan.
Eurasian Regional Center of the Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum and Ministry of Youth Affairs of the Republic of Tatarstan. Подписывают. Signed.
Эльчин Аскеров, председатель правления Евразийского регионального центра молодежного форума Организации исламского сотрудничества. Ваши аплодисменты.
Chairman of the Forum of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, Eurasian Center, and Sadiq Fernat Nailevich, the Minister of Youth Affairs of the Republic of Tatarstan.
Chairman of the board of the Eurasian Regional Center of the Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum, and Rinat Sadikov, Minister of Youth Affairs of the Republic of Tatarstan.
Пожалуйста, обменяйтесь папками.
Please exchange.
Folders. Протокол сотрудничества подписан. The protocol of cooperation was signed. Ваши аплодисменты. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I guess this protocol of cooperation will bring more fruitful projects and international events to the house. Thank you so much once again. I think we shall give a huge round of applause one more time. Yes, thank you so much. And now let's take a brief look at the upcoming program today. Shortly after the opening ceremony, we will have we'll have the incubators presentation, and after lunch there is time for preparation for the pitching sessions. I hope you're already prepared, and we right now invite you for the group photograph, shall we, with our distinguished guests. So I think we shall gather all here. Our dear guests, your excellencies, please show us the example how to make an inspirational group photograph together. Okay, I think we shall all stand up and let's make, I guess, 1 or 2 rows here on the stage. All right, yes, I think we shall move a little bit, yes, further. Your Excellency, Timur Suleimanov, he is already showing a great example how to stand for the group photographs. Please remember the golden rule. If you can't see the photographer, it means that you are not visible on the photograph, unfortunately. So we won't forget that. Yes, please stand up here. Is our photography media team is ready? Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to try the very first photograph. Yes, we have a very huge photography team here. Okay, I think we're all set and done. Okay, are we ready? Всё хорошо? Okay. All right, yes, Miss Eleonora, please join the photograph. Thank you so much, Miss Dilbar, for bringing all here for the group photograph. Yes, and I guess we can do like a few shots. The first one can be serious. We are really serious people here, creative industries, entrepreneurs. And then I think we will do something more cheerful, more fun. Итак, super. 3, 2, 1. Did we get it? И теперь повеселее. Okay, now cheerful one, please. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Kazan. Yes, it's time to bring some cheerfulness to the house. Okay, did we get it? Okay, for the video as well. Video готово? Super. Thank you so much one more time. The opening ceremony comes to an official ending. Now we'll have a very short break, but don't leave the whole place because we won't have time. We will have shortly after the incubator presentation after this short break. All right, we've got a lot of plans for today, but we are moving forward with our busy program. We've got, this is the second part of our opening ceremony, and we've got presentations on business incubators coming up. I think without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to our first speaker, first presentation. Advisor Science and Technology of Islamic World Educational, Scientific and and cultural organization. You all know it as ISESCO, Dr. Muhammad Sharif. And he's going to present a hub acceleration program powered by ISESCO. Thank you so much. The floor is all yours. Yes, and the clicker is gonna work when you will put it the way where our technical team is sitting. This way, please. No. You can click it, but please put it in direction of this. Yeah, here. Thank you so much. It's supposed to work, right?
Good morning, everyone. If it's yours not working, I have mine.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So that is
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, this one.
Fine. Thank you. Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Sharif from ISESCO. It is really a pleasure to be here today with you this morning. It is absolute pleasure to be with the entrepreneurs and also the people with innovation mind, the passion, and also the relentless pursuit of the ideas. I am Dr. Muhammad Sharif, Advisor and Director at ISESCO. ISESCO is an Islamic World Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, represents 54 member countries around the globe. Our headquarters is in Morocco. We have the regional centers in Baku, Tehran, Sharjah, and several centers in African and Asian countries. 22 countries from the Arab region are the members, 17 from Africa, 14 from the Asia, and 2 from the Latin America. We mostly work in education, science, and culture. We have the main sectors. I will go to this the presentation in a moment. Just I wanted to give you the idea about the organization. The organization was established in 1982 under the aegis of OIC. And as I mentioned, that headquarters is in Rabat. The main sectors are education, science, human and social sciences, culture and communication, partnership, and international cooperation. If you want to have the idea about the ISESCO, it is like a UNESCO of Islamic world, you can say. As I mentioned, our geographical, the presence in the 4 regions around the world, we have the several member states, observer states. Now we come to the ISESCO Accelerator AHAB program. I'm really delighted and happy to share that our founding partner and supporter of this program, Dr. Leila from Azerbaijan, is sitting here from the New Space Foundation, New Space Innovation. Actually, in 2021, we came to the meeting with the Ministry of Culture, Azerbaijan. The Vasef Avizada is a very talented person, and I would say is a person of the vision. He asked us to start this program. I'm not going to present some idea, but it is an initiative, actually. So, and then we started this program for 54 member countries with some vision, some objectives, and then we arranged some or organized the national leaders in different countries. This program has been completed in 20 plus countries now. We got 1,900 plus applications, and then from those applications, 200, the teams, 3 to 5, the people, the persons, they were selected, and they were given the 4 to 6 weeks the accelerator program, the coursework, with the pitching at the end of the program, having the national, the winners. And then up to $22,000, we in the first global, the final, we awarded the prize. Our vision of this program is to support the member countries to establish at least 150 plus startups by the end of 2025. And as a leading hub in the OIC and ISESCO member states. This is not very the nice slide. I always ask Dr. Lela this, but she likes this slide, but from the visual point of view, I mean. So what we do, as I mentioned, that we have the national leads, international mentors, and international speakers, national speakers. In each country, we connect through our national commission to the national leads, incubators, accelerators, the business investors to cooperate with us and to do jointly this program in that country, for example. And then we seek the applications through the national leads, and then happen the boot camp, 2 to 3 days boot camp, which actually leads to the coaching, intensive coaching, and to National Pitch Fest. And then from National Pitch Fest, the winners, we take them to the grand final. For example, the first one actually, it took place in Rabat, Morocco, where around 12 countries they participated. The 6 were for the 6 teams, 18 teams actually, they were the winners. And then we had the investors, some angel investors, the venture capitalists. They came, and then we have got them to the winners. Then these are the modules which actually supported and prepared by the new space, the innovation, the orientation, the customer development and market research, team building, the pitching, business model, finance, and the product demo. Initially, we had 2 or 3 the verticals. Then later, when we were going from country to country, we saw that the demands and the need is different. For example, you cannot implement one skill set in a different country. For example, we went to the Somalia, Djibouti, Sudan. And then the need was different. And then for the local, the entrepreneurial, the skills or the skill set the people had there, we had to have only one vertical, and we call it the milk production, and the products. Yeah. So it is, you will see that there are some, like we have the 12 teams in coming into the next global, the final and international entrepreneurial summit in Azerbaijan in 2 weeks. So we have the fintech, digital media, tourism, food and agriculture, technology, entertainment and games, space tech and clean tech. Now you will be surprised about this, maybe a little bit astonished about the space tech. We do not have any idea so far, but we started from the Oman, the space entrepreneurship training workshops in December with the ICT and also with the civil aviation. So we are working also in the space entrepreneurship a lot with the Space Foundation from the US. So bringing the knowledge and bringing the expertise for the young people in our member countries. In numbers, in January 2021, as a pilot program, we started it from Baku and Kazakhstan. In 2022 in 8 countries, where the Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Pakistan, Nigeria, Kyrgyzstan, and the winners were Pakistan, Uzbekistan, and Nigeria. Then 2023, now the countries, 12 countries, they are going to take part or participate in second global final in Azerbaijan, Baku, in 2 weeks actually, on 2nd to 3rd June. This is just to show and then to give an idea the speakers lined up for our entrepreneurial the summit. And then every year we bring the people, the students get the interaction with, or the participants and the youth who are interested in the entrepreneurship and startups, so they have face-to-face interaction with the investors, with the mentors, with the jurors, and to have some the inspiration. So this, you see that lined up the people who will be speaking, and to the deputy ministers of Azerbaijan, the Director General of Arab Organization of Agriculture Development, the Secretary General of Science Europe, and so on and so forth. So this is actually, in a nutshell, the program of ICESCO, which we, as I mentioned, that up to now we have implemented in 22 countries. We are now taking to the fundraising stage, where ICESCO will be also funding the seed money for the startups. And next year, inshallah, it would be going to 15 more countries. Thank you very much. And it is open. If you have idea to collaborate, to cooperate with ICESCO from your country as a national lead, we are very much open to consider it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Muhammad. If you don't mind, if we have some time for the Q&A session shortly, if our dear participants want to ask questions, do we have some questions in the house? Please raise your hand and we will come with a microphone, because the presentation was indeed very informative. So, do we have questions here? I guess, yes, thank you so much. Yes, we have question on the second row.
All right, thanks so much, Doctor, for the very insightful presentation. So also, first of all, I have to commend the ICESCO for all the work you've been doing. This is actually my first time, hearing about the great work you've been doing in the OIC region. So, and I just want to thank you and your team for pioneering this really impactful work. So, my question boils down to your impact, the impact the High Up Accelerator program has made, particularly in the OIC region. How inclusive is that impact? You talked about the Arab region, the African region, and I saw the countries that have won some of these competitions so far, and I was proud to see my country, Nigeria. But of course, Nigeria is not the only African country, particularly from sub-Saharan Africa. So I just want to get your perspective on how inclusive the impact of that work has been so far on the African region, particularly the sub-Saharan Africa region, and how you plan to amplify such impact to cut across the rest of the OIC region. Thank you.
Okay, is the question clear?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, he's asking for the impact also in Africa. Actually, the ICESCO is working hugely in Africa on different the initiatives, particularly entrepreneurship. I would say entrepreneurial. The initiatives, like the bankable projects for the women, the food security challenges, the space science applications, the drone technologies, the use in a smart agriculture or precision agriculture. And then this program, what we are talking about, the accelerator program. And then how it is impacting. It is impacting in several ways, But our main objective is to develop the workforce for tomorrow in these areas, okay? So, there is two ways to go into this direction. The one is to be the entrepreneur, startup, or the business owner. And the second one, you need the workforce in your different institutions and organizations. Okay? Keeping this in mind, we have started, even at the headquarters, one program we call it a young professional program, ICESCO Young Professional Program. The people, the who are the passionate, the innovative, we bring them to the organization, keep them for 2 years, and then show them how to be the leader, or how to be the diplomat in the organization and like-work organizations. So this kind of the program, they are impacting hugely. We started the program, for example, food security challenges and opportunities in Sahel region. Sahel is a 13 region in 13 countries in Africa. There is a very big problem. And then we went to the different organizations started working there, and then came to know that there are such interesting institutions who are doing the agriculture, the programs, which are not really known to the world around or in the region. So we took this awareness program. And then the second, I would like to emphasize on your question. To make any program successful, there are three things. 3 A's we call it, This awareness, acceptance, and an action. For the awareness, you have to go through, or you have to have the programs like this, the summits, the symposias, the webinars, etc. This we do very oftenly and very aggressively, I would say. And then you come for the acceptance. Once you do this kind of the programs, seminars, symposia, you are accepted through the MOUs, agreements, and then you go to the action plan. So I can speak like an hour on this, that how it is impacting. We have very good the success stories from from your country, from Nigeria you are, yeah? This was, I think, the third prize in the first batch. It was Nigeria. And then we saw also in Senegal and Mali. And then it was our surprise that how, from the IT point of view, that there came some ideas. They were amazing. It was very interesting for us to really consider them as at the top to take them to fundraising stage. Thank you very much. I think my answer was bigger than.
Thank you so much. Yeah, indeed, I really enjoyed the awareness, acceptance, and action guideline that you just described. Yes, and we already have a second question in the house. Please join.
Yeah, thank you a lot for the presentation. My name is Saram. I'm from Kazakhstan. You mentioned that the pilot launch was in Kazakhstan now, and you mentioned that you're interested in country lead, right, for the country. Can you tell us more about today's situation of the relationship with Kazakhstan? Kazakhstan.
With Kazakhstan?
Yeah.
Kazakhstan is a very good and a very friendly country, and it's a very active member of ISESCO, the member states, My colleague from the International Corporation is sitting in the back seats, and then he is laughing, because we know Kazakhstan is very active in many things, just I would say at the end of the last year, 2023, I received the request from the school, the K-12, K1 to K-12, for the rocketry, because we have the one program, the space science applications. We do the international space applications, symposium space applications, and CANSAT, model satellite training workshops. We have done it in Turkey, in Azerbaijan, and in Burkina Faso, where we bring from the 50 countries the students to get this training, and then we meet them with the astronauts, cosmonauts, and also the people from the space, the community. So we got this program, request actually to take it under the ISESCO's patronage. We are working on that. Secondly, there are several the Center of Excellencies in Kazakhstan. We are working. This is our education department, social human sciences, and also the science. So I would say it's pretty good, and we are very much happy. Also, the ambassador of Kazakhstan to Morocco, she is really nice, and then we are having very good the communication for the different programs. She's coming to ISESCO, asking for the opportunities for Kazakhstan, and then we ask the vice versa. So yes, of course, it is really in a very good.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we ran out of time for the Q&A session, but hopefully our participants will have opportunity to ask questions. Thank you so much. Once again, Advisor Science and Technology of Islamic World Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, ISESCO, Dr. Muhammad Sharif. Let's give a huge and warm round of applause for his presentation of A-Hub Acceleration Program. All right, so next up, we have a speaker coming all the way from Uzbekistan, and let's see what opportunities they have to offer today. And here it is, Mr. Azizbek Haitov, and he is the Deputy Director of Digital Finance Acceleration Center. Let's make some noise for him as well. And hopefully his presentation will be as insightful as the first one. The floor is all yours.
Ассаламу алейкум, участники уважаемого форума.
Good day, dear participants of the forum. My name is Azizbek Hayitov. I'm Deputy Director of for Incubation Acceleration under the Tashkent State University, the Tashkent State University of Economics. So let me start. The basis for the development of startup ecosystem was the decree of the President of Uzbekistan as of the 28th of April 2020. So this is the decree that I wanted to mention. This is the major document that is used as a basis for startups. After signing this document, the basis for signing and for opening 2 centers, Young Entrepreneurs Generator Business Incubator under the Tashkent State University of Economics and Digital Finance Acceleration Center. These were created based on the decree of the President. What are their functions? The business incubator provides an opportunity to students, to our students, to go from an idea to MVP by implementing their ideas, by providing training and by providing them an opportunity to implement their MVPs. The accelerator at the same time provides help to MVPs who have had achievements to go on, to come to a higher level. That is to say, to come to a market, to find investors, and we organize different meetings. Next, about our last year results. The business incubator last year was participated by 80 students. These 20 students, they came to the business accelerator. 40 startup projects were implemented by the business incubator. It means that this was before MVP. Until MVP, 10 projects arrived. And speaking about the finance, the business incubator at its earlier stage of startup development, they receive finance and investments of around $170,000. After when they came to start up an acceleration stage, they received additionally $100,000. And besides, you can see that the business incubator provided trainings to students for free. For business girls course to 50 participants and digital marketing course planning. Here you can see our startup projects that at the current time are at the stage of acceleration. So the first startup is called High Ed Online Consulting Service. This startup provides to advanced students to go to the universities and to receive grants, maybe partial grants or to full grants. The second is the online learning platform. This platform provides opportunity to students to study. This platform provides students opportunity to learn, to study, or to prepare for the examinations. The next one is Hotel Us. This platform is used for internal administration of hotellery, hotel businesses. Alco Stop UZ. This is a special device that helps, was developed. It is used in automobiles so that people are not able to drive a car when they are drunk. AgroCluster is also a platform that enables you to digitalize agricultural aspects. Next one is a testing system. This is a special system that helps students to define where they should go and study after the graduation for graduate students. The next platform is for mobile devices that gives possibility to get online insurance. And the last one is the collection of water. This project is used for collection of water from rain that can then be used in agriculture and other needs. Next, you can see our national teams, the students that won in different competitions and pitches. And on this slide, you can see our students that have already come to the world level. The first one is Yaxshi Likjahon, so he got the first place in a hackathon, and then he got into the top 40 winners. In the last year, he also obtained the first prize, the first place in 13 European Economics Young Forum in Yekaterinburg. The next student, so Mr. Tunambayev, he is going to speak a little bit later. His project is a Hayat online platform. He won in the finals, and then he arrived in Kazan, and afterwards he also won in K2 Match Investors Forum in Monaco, which is going to be in November. And he also won the first prize for the Yekaterinburg's 14th Forum. On this slide, you can see our strategic partners. These are the Ministry of Education and Innovations. Under all the universities under this ministry are our partners. We work with different incubators. Yoshlar Kilajagimis, this is a young people's forum. We also work with Kazakhstan, with business girls of Kazakhstan. We also work with Russia's Sberbank. I Grow By, this is an accelerator that is implemented in Belagroprom Bank, in Belarus Bank. And Kato is a private techno park which is located in Belarus and other techno parks. What else? First of all, I would like to apologize because I feel a little bit nervous being here on this stage. But in any case, all our students are trying to come to the world's market, to the world's level market. And the startup ecosystem in Uzbekistan is a very young sphere. You can see just so it's been only 2 or 3 years that they started developing, but at the same time, our students already have, not only students, but even our participants, they have great achievements. They come to the world's markets. They come up with some new innovational solutions. And just for your information, this year, by the decree of the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan, there was a merger of 3 universities: Tashkent State University of Economics, Tashkent State University of Finance, and the Fiscal University. They became one university, which is Tashkent State University of Economics. And this enables us to come to the new level and to create new business incubators, because this way we have around more than 50,000 students who can participate in business incubators. 50,000 students, this is a big number. And in the near future, we're planning to attract more students and to bring them to the world's arena, to the world's level, so they can show their innovations, their developments, and then they continue developing. And currently, we also work with Korean key startups or business incubators. We are establishing relationships with them, and we hope that in the near future, our students will also start working with the Koreans. Thank you for your presentation. It was a real pleasure to see the real cases and the history of success of your students.
Questions. We have some time to ask questions about the project that Mr. Azizbek Haitov just presented here. Do we have questions in the house? No. Yes. Okay. We have 2 questions. Okay, let's start here. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Brother Islam, for your presentation. It's really fruitful and you reflect what you have done in your country. Regarding, you have mentioned one project, it's like EDU test or test EDU that to know the higher education institute, the student to which higher education institute to be allocated. This is like a central admission system, and is it based on a test or on a score of the exam?
Спасибо за вопрос.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your question. I will.
Правильно понял, вы...
If I understood you correctly, you asked me about the testing system that defines the level of high school students who would like to enter high school institutions. Am I right? Am I correct?
No, you mentioned one of the project in the previous last. Yeah, go back. Yeah, no, that slide. Yeah, testing system.
Testing system.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
This system at the current moment, this startup is operating as an MVP, minimum viable product. It has not yet, it is in the accelerator, but it has been testing for some time at the current moment, and their student used AI, artificial intelligence, to identify what would be their focus of attention. So, what do they focus on, biology or chemistry? It helps the student assess the chances to enter various high school universities depending on the strength of focus. It has not been yet fully tested, but in the future it might operate on a centralized basis.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your question. And we also had one over there, again in the first row. Thank you.
Thanks for your presentation. I'm Reza from Iran. I represent Shenasa Investment Company. I have a question. I want to express my readiness as a VC to collaborate with you. For example, for actually building a mutual investment fund or actually organizing mutual events. We are ready to actually invest in other countries and we are ready to collaborate as a LPGP fund. And if you are interested, we can talk after this session to actually find some potential collaboration.
Okay, thank you very much. We're interested, and I hope we will talk about this.
Thank you.
Okay, we already have the collaboration upcoming, I think, and we also have question here. Вопрос еще один вот здесь. Microphone. Yep.
Big thank you very much for the presentation. My question is as follows. Steve mentioned that there exists an accelerator system. In this acceleration system, can projects take part from another country, let's say from Kazakhstan, for scaling up at the Uzbekistan market? Yes, of course, we're open to everyone. Any startups, any companies can come to us, and based on the conditions and terms, we can also find how we enter the market of Uzbekistan. Big thanks to you.
The third question. Do we have more questions here in the house? Okay, I guess no. Thank you so much once again. That was very interesting and insightful presentation of your acceleration program. And before we proceed to our next speaker, let's just have a short overview what is coming next in the program. Around 12 o'clock, we'll be heading to lunch, and then after we will have our pitching sessions. Okay, hopefully you're all ready and steady to go and present them in front of all our experts and to hear what they're gonna say. Probably everything is really good and you're gonna rock the stage the next day, or you need to make some minor changes. And lately after, we will have a session. Do you know what is the topic of the session upcoming today? Have you studied the program? No, yes. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. It's about creative industries. Is it easier now? Okay. All right, we're going to discuss how the national code is implemented in the creative industries. In the Republic of Tatarstan, we have plenty of wonderful speakers, and I hope they're going to be super interesting. And I think we're ready for the next speaker. Is it correct? Okay, we have around 30 seconds to present our next speaker. This is a lady. She's all the way from Azerbaijan. And I think I shall already present her. She's the founder of New Space Innovation. And let's give a huge round of applause for Miss Leila Tagizadeh. I hope I pronounce it correct. If not,
thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And the clicker, yes. Once again, so to run everything smoothly, please point the clicker towards our technical team. Okay. All right, we are ready for our next presentation. Let's give a huge round of applause. This is the last presentation of the Business Incubator today. Yes, let's support Miss Leila.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you. I'm really happy to be here, and thank you very much for the great introduction. I am representing New Space Innovation. It's one of the leading innovation programs and innovation initiatives in Azerbaijan. Which way should I point the clicker? This.
Oh, sorry, not this. Towards the technical team.
Okay,
just a few seconds with the screen. You can go on, and then it's going to be on the screen.
Actually, we have started as a corporate accelerator in Other Cosmos, which is a leading satellite operator in Caucasus. But lately, we decided that space tech is a very narrow industry, and Azerbaijan is a very small country, and we decided to add some other industries. And currently, we are consulting innovation program consultancy, which designing incubators and accelerator programs for the international organizations, universities, and governments. So, and I would like to talk about several programs that we are currently running in Azerbaijan and outside Azerbaijan, and just to share opportunities and to call all people who are sitting here, if applicable, to apply to the programs. And also we are looking for international partners to be involved in our program. So one of the first our programs have been started, as I said, as a New Space Accelerator, which has been targeted space tech industries, and we accelerated space startups. And it has been done in 2019. Then we did several programs for the governmental organizations like ASAN, several universities, and as Dr. Sharif mentioned, also ISESCO is one of our partners who are collaborating for the EHAB program. And actually, the program is currently running in 17 countries, and the grand final will be happening this year in June in Azerbaijan, Baku, and I will take opportunity to invite all of you to attend this amazing event where you can see many startups who will be competing and will pitching their ideas, amazing ideas in many industries. And you can see them, and also if you are interested in investing in international startups who are in the, I will say, overlooked geographies. Because, you know, many venture funds are concentrated in big hubs like London, like San Francisco, and like Berlin. But ISESCO geography is mostly overlooked, and we have to tap talented people here also. So a hub has been designed to support this talent in ISESCO member countries, and we are targeting to support more than 150 startups by the end of 2025, inshallah. Yeah. Should I point here? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is a picture from our hub program. So, yes, I have already speak about this. This is our portfolio. You can see we have, so our startups have raised more than $500,000 of investing in many industries, and much of them are like a book card and drop by drop and the rain energy. But we are kind of striving to get the biggest amount of the venture capital and also angel investing amounts. So I have talked about this, so I'm just very quickly skipping. One of our last programs is something wrong, yes. I'm sorry. So yeah, you may know, COP29 is happening in Baku also this year, and we have something new, like a climate accelerator, which is designed to support climate tech startups in the region and also in Azerbaijan, and it will be done in the frame of the COP29. So the main theme of the climate accelerator is the green energy, which has been decided by the country of Azerbaijan. And here we are collaborating with the European Union and also Climate Kick to support startups who are doing their businesses in green tech and also climate tech industries. So if you are really interested to apply, so just follow us on social media. The program will be announced soon, before the summer. And if you are interested to participate as a startup, you are really very welcome to apply for this program. So we have done also, one of our clients is Capital Bank, is a leading bank in Azerbaijan as well. We are doing entrepreneurship program for them. Also, we have exchange programs, and one of our partners is Asian Development Bank. Also, we are doing the program for startups, programs for startups in the regions to support the regional startup ecosystem, and very recent has been done in Ganja city. Okay, I think that will be. That's all, I think. Yeah, this is our clients. You can see many ecosystem players from different countries and also from Azerbaijan as well. So that's all. I'm very sorry for the technical issues. I hope I was clear enough.
Thank you so much, Ms. Leila. No, there is nothing to excuse. It was just it's on behalf of our technical team. Once again, I think one more huge round of applause because giving a presentation without having the screen behind is always really hard. And I think it's time for...
Happens.
Yeah, sure. I think it's time for some questions. All right. I think it was a very interesting presentation. Sure. We have a question right here.
Yeah, thanks so much for this very insightful conversation and the great work you're doing in Azerbaijan. So I'm also really happy that COP29 is happening in Azerbaijan this year, which I feel is very much well deserved because organizations like yours and the government have been prioritizing sustainability and climate investment. So I just want to understand probably your accelerator and investment philosophy, and how well do you prioritize? I know you talked about the climate accelerator that is to be announced at COP29. I just want to know how well you prioritize ESG, sustainability, and climate change in your business investment and accelerator programs.
Thank you very much. That's a nice question. You know, we are as a consultancy, we are mostly doing and designing acceleration programs, and it depends on our clients. If they want to be in a climate, so we do climate programs, but if they want to do creative industries, we do creative accelerator. So it's mostly depends on our partners, on their vision and mission, where they want to be. If they want to be in climate, so we do priority for the climate. So, for example, for the climate accelerator, so our partner is the European Union and also COP29. And we have several local partners like Agency for Alternative Energy. So their priority is climate. So we do programs. So here we have a role of the consultancy. We are not just investing, but our partners are investing in startups. So they offer program and they put money into this program, like in the case like ISESCO, for a hub program, they have 30,000 USDs of the prize pool this year, which will be happening in Baku. And depending on that, and depending on country, which country you are? Which? Nigeria. We have done program with a hub last year. And there was the priority there was agriculture, because you know in Nigerian startups they are mostly focused on the agriculture. Our focus was agriculture in Nigeria, and we did with innovation. Maybe you know innovation in Nigeria, from Nigeria. They were our local partners. So it depends on country. It depends on the priority of our clients, and many factors are included. Hope I was clear.
Thank you so much for your answer. Hopefully we have more questions in the house right now. Yes, thank you so much. Here.
Thank you, Victor, for your presentation. Regarding your focus, is it an upstream or downstream application?
Yes, downstream application.
Downstream application. So you are serving different sectors?
Yes, as I said, it depends on program.
It depends on programs.
Yes.
So you have capability to serve different.
Different industries.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your question. Do we have more questions here regarding the new space innovation all the way from Azerbaijan? Okay.
I'm just. I would like to take a moment and thank you everyone who was listening to my presentation, and also I would like also highlight Dr. Muhammad Sharif's presentation about the EHA program. For this year, we are looking for more countries. Yes. So, and if someone is coming from the Gambia and Western African countries, if you are located in Western African countries, because one of the priorities are with the Western African countries, please don't hesitate to reach me out. Also, we are looking to do program in Bangladesh as well, and in Dubai and Arab Emirates. So if someone who is ecosystem building company from these countries or the Arabic countries, I'll be happy to discuss opportunities with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Leila. Let's give a huge round of applause for her wonderful presentation, and thank you for sharing that you're ready for the support. And that was it with the presentation of the business incubators and business acceleration programs. Right now, we will be heading out to the lunch, and please make sure to take a special cards from Mr. Kadir. Hopefully you remember how does he look like, but we will find you, don't worry, you will get to the lunch. And then we will meet here back again at 12:45. Is it clear? 12:45. Please don't be late. Of course, you will have time to explore the Kazan Expo. We have many wonderful events coming here, but please don't be late, all right? And I think that's it for the first part of this day. Thank you so much for being here, and have a good lunch. Thank you so much.